I feel the same way, Linda. I've thought so many times we needed to start right back when they'd said, my body, my choice. Well, no, it's not your body. It's your baby's body. All those arguments. I totally agree.
Yes, and we have to be ready. And Scripture even tells us to be ready. Be ready. Mm-hmm. And so, kind though, with a smile, I want pro-lifers, all the pro-lifers, especially on your station, on your radio show, when you approach people or someone approaches you, they tend to be angry. Mm-hmm. And the classic example was the pro-life students that stood up and asked questions of me and the pro-abortion female. They were respectful. They were kind. They were respectful to my opponent. And then the pro-aborts, there was only like 3 of them, I think, 3 or 4 of them. There were actually a few more pro-life students.
Wow.
But the females who were pro-abortion, and I think it was one male, they were angry. They came across very angry. They came across bitter, while the pro-life students came across respectfully. So I approached them after the debate. I asked them if they would stick around, and I thanked them. I said, thank you so much for showing how classy pro-life students are, how classy you are, and how respectful you were. You will win people over with a respectful dialogue. If you're spewing, if you're saying, this is what bothers me. I'm going to digress a bit. I see some anti-abortion, and we're pro-life, but I see some abortion activists on our side who are not very nice. They want women incarcerated. They talk about putting women in prison. They make comments about anti-female comments, they're very counterproductive. They're really hurt the cause. And they're generally led by men, which kind of like they don't get it. They don't understand. If you want to lose the debate, if you want to lose the pro-life debate, talk about putting women who are often victims of abortion, talk about putting them in prison, and you'll lose that debate.
Yeah, there's a lot of different, and exactly what we said earlier, you're going to get farther along if you use the honey, the sweet, than the anger.
Than the vinegar, yeah.
Mm-hmm.